Hello YouTube, my last video stopped working. I got my new razor, finally, the Drudic, gorgeous, 9/8, 3/4 hollow. Hope that goes through well. I would say the fit and finish is around 7 out of 10. Got a little low spot in the ground, in the grind there. A little unevenness in the bevel of the edge, a little, how do you say it, scratches here and there, so 7 out of 8 on the fit and finish. It didn't do hanging hair test at all. I'm using Musketeer APR soap. Contract here. Didn't do hanging hair test at all when I wiped off and dried off the oil. None of the ways after stropping it, around 15 to 20, it does the hanging hair test but struggles and isn't good on the hanging hair test, so I hope it will shave good. That's more important than the hanging hair test. Adding water. Jackie brush, Jackie soap made by Master Soap Creation. It's fairly heavy, pretty unwieldy to strop. So I stropped it, was it 15-20 times. It does the hanging hair test, but it's probably the worst razor I had on HHD. Like a good bit worse than my Parker and Tori. I just donated some plasma, I don't know if you can tell. I like giving blood or plasma when I can. I just wanted to get a shave in before I go to town and take my walk. A little more water. Let's see, where did I splash the leather? There. I'm hoping it will shave nice. Most people say Drudic's edges are pretty good. Here's to hoping it doesn't suck. If so, I'm gonna sharpen it when my Escher stone comes. And yeah. But it wasn't good at all on the HHT. It didn't do it at all when I dragged off the oil. After stropping it does it, but not good, and not all across the edge, and only one way on the hair. So, but the proof is in the shave and not the HHT. Again, just wiping. I want dry hands. Just giving it some warmth. It's pretty cold. Just so it warms up a bit. So let's test shave this beast. Yeah, that's buttery. It shaves without a problem. So that goes to show you HHD can be a good bit misleading. shaves beautifully. It's pretty heavy, pretty thick spine, so I'm being careful here. This is my first rodeo. This is a J-nut edge. Surprises, it shaves that good and easy and smooth while doing that poorly on HHT. But it shaves. Is it like, wow, different? No. I would actually say it's shaving just the same as my Parker. If I did a blind test, my Parker do the HHT more. This is easier to use since it's heavier. So it's a nice one. I think I actually can give this a better edge than is on it actually. And yes, I'm getting shaving foam all over. Let's see how I wanna approach this. It's a big one, so. It actually nearly feels more grabby at the edge than my Parker. That's weird if this is a J-nut edge, since I finish on a synthetic. Oh, come on! Well, it's sharp, but it actually skips a little. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it skips a little on the air. So my Parker is actually sharper. That's a little letdown when you pay nearly 3,000 Norwegian. I paid around 2,500 and something for it shipped, and then a little tax, but they wrote lower value, so. I'm just doing one pass shave. I'm gonna try after this, because I expected more of this edge, trying it very gently on cotton and linen, maybe do 10 passes on each, then do around 100 on leather, because this is hard steel. But I've expected more of this edge, to say it the least. But it does shave, but I had hold total, for maybe an hour, and when I can get a better edge on my Parker, yeah. That tells me I aren't spending enough time on this. And I paid money for this, not everyone can own, so. I'm not bashing Rudik, don't get me wrong, but this edge isn't where it's supposed to be. Or else my Parker is just better at everything, I can't imagine that. This is easier to control than my Parker. It feels what's the word of the day? Stiffer at the blade. So I'm really liking the flat edge and the razor, but not the edge that is on it. I hope it's coming through on camera. It's actually struggling on my chin. I'm gonna try even stretching, which I never do. So my Parker, I would rate the edge 8 out of 10. This I would rate a 6 or so. It actually feels like it wants to bite and give more irritation than the Parker, so there is something that isn't like it's supposed to be. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I sharpen better than Rudik. I'm saying on this, the edge he has gotten on it is not as good as the edge I've gotten on my Parker. Pretty tugging on the air, it isn't sharp enough. So I'm probably redoing this edge. I'm trying it on the edge. It shouldn't struggle when the Parker does it without struggle. As I said, when I removed the oil, I just did a little hot water, not very hot. Then wiped off gently, not into, but away from the edge. Not touching it at all. Then went very gentle on leather, so it shouldn't be anything I've done. Let's check the mirror. Yeah, I got a good amount of hair left on that chin. And everywhere. I'm gonna redo. That edge isn't where it's supposed to be. Should see my razor of the day. Yeah, let's try a new butterfly from Jackie Wilkinson's sword. That edge is far from where it should be. If my Parker is 7-8, this is a 4-5. I know that's harsh, but yeah. It isn't me to chicken out and use the safety razor. That says a lot. First time it is safety razor from Jackie. I don't know if it's mild or if it's aggressive, but we will see. Pretty mild. That's how quick you can shave with a safety razor. So, am I disappointed? Yes. I'm also getting one from Niklas, the Swede. So, maybe I just need sharper edges. I mean, my beard is like copper wire. There. Same test, I'm gonna check my chin. That got everything, so. Gorgeous razor, lucky razors, they just perform. I love the Ghost, I love the Avanti, I love everyone I've tried. So, disappointed in that edge. A good bit. I wouldn't ship a razor with that edge. If the person it didn't already say to me, I'm gonna hone it, so yeah, you don't need to spend the time. But yeah, that's a pretty bad edge. I would actually say it's nearly as bad as the Joseph Rogers and those two vintage. Yeah, I got the update from the collector. It was bad steel. We needed to put between 3 and 4 layers of tape. I couldn't remember, one was 3 and the other was 4, but I can't remember who is who, because I'm old and starting to become senile. So it's hard to be old, man. But one was 3 and the other was 4 layers of tape, and then, as he said, it was a challenge like, yeah, some very bad words to get them where they needed to be. Just gonna strop this because I don't want it rusting. I'm just leaving it out there since it's warmer there, so it basically doesn't rust. Showing how much leather I got left. And I hate to be negative, but again, I can't believe someone ships out something with that edge. It takes. He said he also test shaved it. He had 5 days growth, and he went through it like nothing. 2 pass giving up my BBS. Well, either I need better edges, or I'm expecting too much, or my Parker is better. One of those it is, because my Parker has a fairly good bit better edge. I would say 30-50% better, if not more. And that's of an annual 12K, so I don't know. We also has sharpened this with tape, so I need to maybe reset the bevel, and yeah, I'm gonna do that maybe tomorrow. I think my kid is gonna go visit his grandpa. the father of the mother of the child. So morfar, as we say here. That's basically father of mother, so it's the father of the mother of the child. So I have some time off, I hope my Escher arrives, but it's disappointed because I was expecting something better than I could have gotten. This was a good bit less. And as I've said, I've honed for maybe an hour total. That isn't much honing experience. Of course, I've been sharpening knives for 20 years, but still, there's two different worlds, but yeah. That really ruined my day. I was expecting better. But this was very good. You press the bottom. I'm just taking out and cleaning that afterwards. So I don't know if I'm expecting too much or, but I'm expecting someone that has thousands more razors honed than me to give a better edge. That should be given. Fuck. The razor fell into the floor. My toe first. Yeah, no damage. Let's put you away somewhere safe. Good that wasn't a razor. I'm actually very irritated. I can feel this burn, which never happens, not even with my straight razors. Oof, that was a harsh shave. Oh yeah, that burns. Oh, and that's not the safety razor because I could shave with the safety razor, so I'm blind, and that was a very mild one. I felt it tug on the hair. It felt pretty smooth down here, but anything does, but around here it couldn't cope, and not here. So the razor is absolutely gorgeous. The scales, the fit and finish is okay. It got a good bit of scratches here and there. I wouldn't send out stuff like that, but I'm used to good quality and stuff. People taking pride. This has a good bit of rogue scratches here and there on the blade, etc., which tells me you are sending out without attention for detail. I'm gonna just wash my hand. I'm gonna try and see if I can show you what I mean on camera. I'm gonna even put on my glasses. Be right back. I'm not trying to be mean, but when you pay that amount of money for something, you are expecting it to be fantastic. I don't know if it shows up, but which side was it? It's tiny, of course, but it's like this. You see, like it's got a tiny dip there. Can you see it there? You can. Can you see the low spot? Not huge, but you notice it. The other side, more even. Can you see the rogue scratches? Can you see the scratches on the point there? Which side was it that was bad there? Like it's hit the grinder or something? Can you see? The handle though looks very good. Spine looks very good. So it's a little scratched up here and there, and a couple of low spots, and that at tip. It was that side. As you can see, that tip. I haven't taken it as down, so it isn't me, I've just dropped it. Gonna try giving it the beans on a strop. Like I said, 20-30 on cotton and linen each, and then around 100 on leather, and see if that makes it better. But yeah, that's a pretty irritating shave. And you see, I got some crud on my face. It isn't often I tap out and use a safety razor. But yeah, I needed to, or else I think I would cut myself or be irritated. Just got something on my nose. So, thank you for watching. Please press like, subscribe, leave a comment. Bye.